Symfony is one of the more popular PHP frameworks out there, and for good reason. They have a solid code base, a decent community, and good documentation. The framework itself has a lot to offer. It's flexible, uses a decent and modular architecture. It has a pretty deep toolbox and some nice rapid application development features. It's not too overwhelming to get started in either. Symfony is backed by Sensio Labs. It's a French company. They don't have the clout and they don't have the big partners like Zen does, but they still offer support and service if you need it. Symfony 2 is one of the new 2.0 frameworks. These are built, generally speaking, on PHP 5.3, which has a good design and object-oriented layout. Symfony is built on the MIT license, which is flexible and it's also good for commercial distribution. Symfony 2 is more open and flexible than previous versions of Symfony have been. You no longer need to use it as a full stack if you just wish to use parts of it. There's a good community, and you can also find a lot of third-party bundles to download. In terms of performance, historically it's been one of the criticisms of Symfony in versions 1.2, 3, and 4. However, in Symfony 2, they've re-architectured it to do some intelligent caching, and it should perform a lot better. Their personal tests say it's 3 times faster than the previous version, and also faster than Zen 1.10. In terms of structure, it's a flexible full stack. On the model end, it's going to use Doctrine 2. For the view layer, you're going to use Twig, which is a template engine. In both instances, if you wish to use your own methodology, that's acceptable as well. A lot of the work in Symfony is done using YAML or other config files. They've made it more flexible now so that if you wish, you can use PHP, XML, or PHP annotations instead of using the YAML. Using Symfony, you package your application into bundles. These bundles are easy to distribute, and additionally, it's also easy to use third-party bundles to save some coding time. With Symfony 2, it's a lot easier to use other PHP code. If you want, you don't even have to use the MVC layer of Symfony. You can just use the classes. There are a few core libraries. The core MVC libraries will help you with rapid application development. Additionally, there's support for internationalization, a security construct, and the ability to manage your assets. The development tools for logging, testing, and caching your application are also included. One of the key tenets of Symfony is to use Java patterns, so it's a very well-structured application development environment. Symfony 2 is the latest release from Sensio Labs, and it holds a lot of promise as a decent-performing, easy-to-learn, and modular framework for PHP developers. Of course, the only way to really know is to try, so let's dive in and see what we discover.